Um, Today, I would like to talk about how to use stoicism as a way to deal with the narcissist. There are many strategies to deal with the narcissist, like no contact strategy, gray rock strategy, compliments, and so on and so forth. Uh, they turn out to be uh, quite um, uh, um, quite similar to stoicism. Um, the no contact strategy, for example, is for um, about giving up and to escape from the situation, run away from the narcissist, and admit that we lose, and the narcissist win. This is a very um, a hard thing to do, and if you are a stoic, you may do it because this is the best thing to do, even though it is hard, um, because that is the um, because by giving up, by running away from the narcissist, uh, we can in turn recover from the damages, recover from the emotional drainings, and um, and and of course this is very embarrassing, or this is a very costly decision, because we are giving up ourselves, sorry, we are giving up our past, and there will be a lot of sunk costs. But stoicism feel life as the power of now, instead of what happened, and we do not dwell on the past and overthink what happens in the past, but we live at the moment, and we live for the future. So no contact strategy is exactly a part of the stoicism. And for gray rock strategy, that means we do not attempt to contact the solar system, even if the we do not we do not attempt to contact the narcissist, even if the narcissist in our lives, and we cannot escape from them. This is also a part of the solar system, because for gray rock strategy, um, we do not rely on our emotion, and we turn off our emotion to the narcissist. And by being a rock, um, there's nothing the narcissist can take from us. As you know, narcissists feed on feed on our emotion, and if there is no emotion, if we do not have emotion, or we do not show our emotion to the narcissist, there is nothing the narcissist can take from us. And in that way, we are protecting ourselves from the narcissist, and also can minimize the time spent on the emotional draining, and the minimizes the emotional damages. And this shutting down the emotion by stoicism is a great strategy. So in this sense, stoicism is a good practice if we want to deal with the narcissist. But on the other hand, I would say that there could be some negatives for being a stoic um, as a way to deal with the narcissist. I would say that there are some negative aspects of stoicism in the way that they do not, for stoics, they do not care about what how other people feel that. In some sense, by being a stoic, you are being a narcissist as well. I don't know if you agree with me or not, but by being a stoic, we are kind of being selfish. We do not care about how other people think, and we do not care about their feelings. I'm not sure if by being a stoic is also would also allow you to do immoral things like stealing from other people and don't care about how they feel. So being a stoic is kind of extreme way of life that I do not agree with. But if you are a empath in nature, and you don't have any tricks of narcissists in your DNA, then by practicing stoicism as a way to deal with narcissists is good. But if um, but um, but outside of dealing with narcissists, I don't really recommend um, practicing stoicism. So in my previous video, I talked about Buddhism uh, uh, as a way of life to deal with narcissists. In that sense, we I also recommend practicing Buddhism, even if we do not have narcissists in our life. And Buddhism, in general, more is a more a positive and a more empathetic way of life compared to Stoicism, and and that's it. That's it. So Stoicism, if you need it to deal with the narcissist, it is a good way to go. But outside of that, I don't recommend practicing Stoicism because it can indirectly cause sufferings to other people unless you are very careful about practicing Stoicism and um, how other people feel. Um, of course, um, uh, uh, does not mean anything to us, but we have to take their emotions into the consideration of our every action because our actions can, in some sense, may have some probability of causing damage to them. Okay, thank you very much.